Welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. My name is Lüning, Horst Lüning, this is my son Ben, and today we have the Dalmore King Alexander III here on our cask. This is a very, very top-of-the-line whiskey from Dalmore, and it's a quite expensive whiskey. It's about 170 euros, pounds. Somewhere you would pay 200 for it, somewhere 150, depending on the currency. And this one shows the story why Dalmore carries the royal stack with the 12 ends. Because Dalmore is or was owned for over 100 years by the Clan Mackenzie. And an ancestor of the Mackenzies saved King Alexander III from a attacking fury stag.
Yeah, from a charging stag. And unfortunately, we don't know who saved him.
An ancestor.
An ancestor.
Here's a painting in front.
1200, what was it, 63?
Yeah.
That was way before anybody did any whiskey.
The fury of the stag, defining the moment of 1263, was masterfully brought to life by Benjamin West in his painting The Fury of the Stag. The painting was commissioned by the Clan Mackenzie in 1786 and depicts an ancestor of the clan saving Scotland's king from the fury of a charging stag. Probably he attacked him and missed him, or so this stag was upset, and then he charged him.
Yeah, hunting stags was probably just for the royals back in the days.
Mm-hmm. The canvas is the largest in the National Gallery of Scotland, measuring 12 by 17 feet in size. So I visited the National Gallery. It is a wonderful exhibition, and you can see Scottish history. Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's that. And then you would like to tell a little bit about the cask they use in
they're
here.
using not a cask, but many casks. Yeah, they're using 6 different kind of casks to mature the whiskey. First of all, we have normal ex-bourbon casks. Matusalem Oloroso sherry butts. These are special casks from a special vineyard or bodega in Jerez in Spain.
Yeah.
Then we have Madeira barrels, Masala casks. We have port pipes. We have, what was it, Chardonnay, Sauvignon wine cask?
Cabernet
Sauvignon. My French is not existing. Yeah, I've been to France and I don't understand anything.
So these ex-bourbon should deliver the vanilla we've seen at the 18-year-old we had just before here on our cask. There's a video online as well. And then we have the Oloroso sherry butts, which are very famous for Dalmore. And those are from the Matusalem bodega. And they are very old. So lots of the tannins are already gone.
Mm-hmm.
So there's more of the sherry in it than Madeira. It's from the small island of Madeira. It's a Portuguese island in the Atlantic Ocean. This is more intense, more spicy, but as well more oxidized. Then Marsala. This is a fortified wine from Sicily, southern Italy. Then the port pipes we know already from from the industry, and the Cabernet Sauvignon are brick wine cask, typically 250 liters in it. So quite a
mixture, and I'm expecting a lot of complexity here.
Yeah, and you look at the bottle, this is really more expensive because this is metal. This is cast metal. So this is cold, and the other bottles have plastic on that. They're as shiny, but they are thicker and not that, very good engraved. So the label is metal as well.
Mm-hmm.
So they spend a lot of the appearance of the bottle, hopefully as well for the inside.
Yeah, it has a hefty price. It's around 170. So, yeah, you can expect a lot from it. Unfortunately, they don't say what's in it. You're forbidden to give the perfect recipe. You're only allowed to say the minimum age, and probably they add a little bit of a younger stuff in there to give it a bit more charge. But yeah, so we don't know what's in it.
So it's 40% ABV. So it's headed for the mass market, for the high net worth individual mass market.
Nicely saved.
Yeah, so this is the second sip now we have of this. And
It's much sweeter.
And a lot of vanilla in it.
A lot of vanilla, yeah. Just wanted to say that.
So I think those ex-bourbon casks are quite fresh. Probably those are from the time when they were in possession of the American industry.
Oh, okay. The thing is, now that we've read the tasting notes from Richard Patterson, now that we've had that, I do get the berries much more intense.
Yeah, this is the influence.
This is the influence. If someone says, "Yeah, you're smelling berries," yeah, definitely berries. And I can even do that with myself. I can say that. I don't want to say anything because I would smell it.
This is from the Stone Age. It was important if you tell somebody, this is bitter, this might be poison, then everybody must say, yes, it is. So it saved the whole clan. Every other clan without this neurons, they were extinguished in the past. So you have to have that. It's human. Yeah, then I have a lot of fruits.
You can say something to yourself and influence yourself. That's crazy.
Life is good.
Life's good.
Yeah. So I do have a lot of different fruits in that whiskey, and I'm not able to figure out which ones.
Yeah,
so it's really complex. It's a mixture. A lot of it, and on top was the vanilla. It's gone now. Probably I've smelled
the vanilla
too much of the vanilla, and now my nose says, well, there's vanilla.
I do get dried fruits, red berries, sherry. That kind of complexity is definitely in there, but with a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah, but not sharpness, not alcoholic notes.
No, definitely not.
Yeah,
a hint of juicy, but
yeah. Cheers. In the start, smooth, mild in my mouth. Then more and more spices are appearing. Vanilla, yeah, still there, becoming drier. So my tongue is sticking to the roof of my mouth. Citrus becoming stronger, and then in the aftertaste there's definite now oakiness, a little bitterness, probably from a cinnamon or from a clove, something like that in the aftertaste. Aftertaste long, massive, and in between a little spiciness. So yeah, there's a residue of spiciness now.
It's incredibly hefty, dark fruit, sherry influences, a lot of stuff in there, but also it's kind of round and a little bit dry, strange in my mouth. So it has so much complexity that you really can't pinpoint that much from it. You do get a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of caramel. Had more of that in the first sip, less of that in the second sip. And also a good mixture of a little bit of a spiciness going on, a little bit of cinnamon, cloves, that kind of stuff, piment.
And in the aftertaste, a little spiciness. And I read these tasting notes of Richard Patterson on the back. Aroma, red berry fruits, fresh flowers, and hints of passion fruit. Fresh flowers, no, I do not have them. But the red berries, well, vanilla, he missed out. Passion fruit, well, probably in this mixture of fruits. Palate, citrus zest, not that much.
No, a little bit.
Vanilla pot, yeah. Creme caramel, well, yeah. And crushed almonds.
Yeah, you do get the nuttiness.
And in the finish, sweet cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves, and ginger. In the first sip, I didn't got the ginger, but now I have it. A little bit.
The thing is, what I disagree with Richard Patterson here is I do get the the spices and a little bit of bitterness also in the taste, and not just the finish.
In the finish, it's not bitterness at all.
So
if you do not like those coffee notes in the aftertaste, they're not there.
I don't have the word for herb in English. What is it? I don't know. It's not the bitterness. It's more of the hefty ones, the strong flavors like the cloves, like the nutmeg. These kind of flavors. I think he doesn't mention them in the taste. I do have them in the taste already. He has them in the finish, but I say in both.
So this one is definitely on the very, very intense side. But it lacks the massive bitterness other older whiskies have. So this shows that these casks are either more often used for the maturation, or they're used for a shorter time. They do not tell about the process, how those 6 casks are mixed, type of casks are mixed together, and how much of them in terms of percentage are in the mixture.
They're probably not 16% each.
No. I would suggest that the ex-bourbon casks, fresh ex-bourbon casks, are the most.
And they're not saying if they if it's a mixture, if some of it is a finish.
Yeah.
They're just saying these casks have been involved, so it can be anything. But the outcome, I think, is strikingly good.
Yeah, definitely.
I like it.
One of the very good ones, and I think we will see it again.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the upcoming videos. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much for watching. If you found this video interesting, then please feel free to share it with your friends, and see you next time.